Today we got Aquaman, King of Atlantis, taking on Storm, the former Queen of Wakanda. Who wins? Well, let's find out. The son of Atlantean Queen and a lighthouse keeper from the town of Amnesty Bay, Arthur Curry would grow up to become the superhero Aquaman, and later take on his birthright as the King of Atlantis. He is a founding member of the Justice League, and is among DC Comics' most recognized heroes. Aquaman possesses incredible strength, and is easily able to move more than 100 tons. He's pushed down tectonic plates into the trench, held up a city block, and lifted on an oil rig platform. He's also been able to hold his own in a fight against Wonder Woman, Lobo, and Triton, and managed to sucker punch Superman and send him flying. Aquaman is superhumanly durable, but however, he is susceptible to piercing attacks. He's pretty durable to blunt force and energy blasts though, and has been able to withstand punches from Despero and blasts from Starro before. His stamina is also incredible, as he's able to swim around the Earth for an endless period of time, and fight in a dimension with multiple suns for hours on a time without growing tired. While not quite a speedster, Aquaman has incredible reflexes, and is able to dodge point-blank gunfire and lightning, and his reflexes are even superior to Deathstroke, which is pretty impressive. Under the water, though, his upper limit is unknown, but he's mentioned that he's usually faster than Clark when he's under the water. Arthur can also move so fast that he can create huge whirlpools, tidal waves, and even spin his hands to create vacuums in the water. While Aquaman has many different powers, perhaps his most famous one is his telepathic ability to communicate with marine life. But the thing is, he's such an achieved telepath and has communicated with marine life all of his life, that he's also able to engage in mind communication with non-aquatic life, even Martian Manhunter. Aquaman is an expert fighter and excels in hand-to-hand combat, and is very skilled with his trident. Speaking of that trident, Arthur always carries around the King's Trident, which is indestructible, and is even able to injure Darkseid, which is saying something. And then in the corner of Storm, Aurora Monroe possesses the mutant power to manipulate the elemental forces that preside over the weather, in addition to other atmospheric phenomena. Having lived through a tumultuous life filled with successes and hardships, Storm, the thief, the princess, the once and future leader of mutant kind, has eked her rightful place as one of the most influential women in the world. Her mandate is focused upon the safeguarding of her people and the protection of Earth. Storm has complete mastery of the forces and elements that govern the weather. She can alter perception to perceive the elements of nature, including Earth's magnetic and electromagnetic fields and ozone layers, as force and energy. Storm then becomes one with these forces and can control them however she wants. This means that Storm can control atmospheric forces like air, moisture, temperature, pressure, electrical energy, and even ocean currents. She has summoned powerful blizzards, thunderstorms, monsoons, tornadoes, hail, and hurricanes before, and she's also used her powers to disperse natural storms in order to create clear weather. She has an incredible range for her powers, as she can create storms on a planetary level, or she has such control that she can manipulate air and electrical forces inside a person's body. Storm can also channel these elemental forces through her own body, and has projected lightning, wind, thermal energy, and moisture from her hands before. Her control over air also gives her the ability to fly. Because Storm is so attuned to the planet, she can sense changes in the atmosphere or pressure, and has been able to sense something as small as a snowball flying towards her, or something like the blackbird flying thousands of miles away. Now Storm's powers are tied into her emotions, so she must keep a tight rein on her feelings in order to avoid any accidental weather changes. Interestingly, Storm's powers adapt to an environment. Like when she was in space, she was able to manipulate the energies of stars and the solar wind. So who wins? Well, let's break it down. Now obviously Aquaman is physically superior to Storm in this fight. Arthur is strong enough to sucker punch Clark and send him flying, and battle against Wonder Woman and Lobo. He's durable enough to take point-blank gunfire, withstand punches from Despero and blasts from Starro. Now in terms of traveling speed, Storm's got him beat, as she can fly faster than the speed of sound, and pretty much all Arthur can do is super jump, although he can jump pretty fast. However, in an actual fight, Aquaman's got her beat once again. You see, his reaction time is faster than Deathstroke, and Deathstroke is famous for being at least 9 times faster than a person like Storm. However, Storm is going to do everything she can to make sure that this fight doesn't come down to a hand-to-hand fight. That means using her incredible weather manipulating powers. For starters, she's able to freeze people, just like she flash froze Colossus in the blink of an eye. But that won't take Aquaman down. Sure, it'll temporarily stop him, but Arthur's been frozen solid before and just busted out. No harm, no foul. That kind of attack isn't taking him down. Lucky for Storm though, that's not the only attack in her arsenal. She can also unleash blizzards. But Aquaman has dealt with the freezing cold of the Arctic waters, so that won't stop him. She can launch powerful bolts of lightning that have taken down Colossus, but while you might think that will do some serious damage to Aquaman, since he's a water-based hero, electricity is amplified in water, you'd be wrong. He's actually got no weakness whatsoever to lightning. He's actually done very well against these kinds of attacks before. Yes, he has been knocked out by lightning before, but those were lightning blasts that also knocked out Superman and Wonder Woman, and I'm not sure Storm has that level of power. Basically, it's going to be very hard for Storm to injure Aquaman, because the guy is incredibly durable, and is more durable than most of the people that Aurora goes up against on a regular basis. Now, of course, there are some things that Storm can do to injure Aquaman. For starters, she can short out the circuitry in his brain, freeze his brain, blood, and organs, and even draw the moisture out of the air or even Arthur's body and defeat him that way. However, while Storm does have a lot of things in her arsenal and ways she can injure Aquaman, the problem is that she would need to do most all of them, and that just isn't typical for her. She rarely ever manipulates someone's insides, and definitely doesn't do it at the beginning of any fight, instead resorting to more common attacks like lightning or a blast of freezing wind. Now switching over, what can Aquaman do against Storm? Well, pretty much anything. Storm is what we call a glass cannon, meaning that she has an incredibly high attack power, but an incredibly low durability. She's really only durable to lightning or electricity. Other than that, can be taken down by bullets, knives, or even punches. So that means a stab from the trident or a good punch from Arthur and Aurora is down for the count for good. However, the problem with this is that Arthur has to actually land these attacks. Storm can fly and stay away from Aquaman, even being able to sweep him away and redirect him or redirect Arthur's trident. So basically what I'm getting at here is that both of these heroes have winning potential, and they also have ways to hold out against the other one winning, like Aquaman's durability or Storm's ability to keep a distance. But somebody has to win. So who's coming out on top? Well, I think it comes down to Storm's incredibly low durability, especially in comparison to Aquaman. All Arthur has to do is just land one solid hit, and he'll be able to claim the victory, or at the least, turn the tide in his favor and go on to win the fight from there. And off Aquaman's surprising amount of speed and his incredible skill with the trident, I'm betting he can land that one blow, especially before Storm resorts to more lethal or obscure tactics that she rarely ever uses. Aquaman wins. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts, so sound off in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe button. More videos just as one every single day, and I'll see you next time.